That's awesome. That's awesome. That's exciting. Like that's exciting. How do you feel like when you have something like that in your hands? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not gonna lie, sometimes that the thought, like even with what I do, like the thought of where it can go can be a little intimidating sometimes. So like how do you deal with that? Do you just ready to take over, or how is that for you?
Straight like that. Like I mean, if you're not scared about what you're doing and you ain't pushing hard enough,
Yeah.
it's it's supposed to be grandiose. It's supposed to be big. Again, we only get one time to do this, and if you don't ask for that hot fire, like if you don't make it definite in your thoughts and in your decisions that you ain't gonna be no less than that person, then you ain't gonna be that person. And
Yeah.
so, like it's supposed to be a journey. It's supposed to be a journey into the unknown, which is
Mm.
the scariest journey for all of us. So that's why a lot of people don't like the dark because you don't know what's out there. It's like you don't like the ocean because you don't know what's out there. Like if I had to talk about fears that I hear from a lot of people, it's not necessarily knowing that something is going to get you. It's not knowing if something's going to get you. And entrepreneurship is the same thing. Speaking on stage in front of people is the same thing. It's the unknown. So yeah, I'm lightweight terrified every day. But the thing that drives the force is having a great support system and knowing that the universe is talking to you, and that takes some time to be able to develop that skill and interpret that language that runs the rest of what the existence that's around us. But once you can hear it and once you believe in yourself, bro, push. Let's go.
Yes. Yes, yes. I love that. I love that too, because it's so true. Like, I always say if you got that seed in your mind or that thought that never goes away, it's not by accident. it,
True.
it- it's not by accident. My dad, I promise you, my dad looks at me like I'm crazy sometimes. Because I think one time I was like, "Man, I'm building an empire." He was like, "What you talking about? What are you talking about?" I was like, "I'm building a legacy here." He's just like, "I don't know what you." Okay, it's like whatever you say. Like, go ahead.
Right,
Okay.
right. Pass me a soda. While you Empire pass me a drink real quick.
Yeah, right. Like, yeah, like, okay, just go ahead, do what you do. But like it does have to be grandiose, because it's just like, one, like, if you don't, you got to think you can do it. Okay, it doesn't matter who tells you can do it if you don't think you can do it, right?
True.
And it's just like, you got to have something. You know what I'm saying? Like when I first had the seed of a podcast, I'm just like, a podcast, you don't even like to talk to people. you, like, you know what I'm saying? You are the quietest person in the room, and you want to do a podcast. Make that make sense? But in time, even going through this process, it's just like, actually, no, like all of those things fit me. Because even when I was playing, you know what I'm saying? Because I was always being shy because I was nervous of what would happen. But
Right.
like you saying, getting out of that box and getting out of that pocket, it's just like, hold on, wait, you like to talk to people. You always have. You're not
Right.
actually not that introverted at all, honestly. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And
Yeah.
it's about timing. It's about timing. Like again, you look back on all that stuff, and it's giving you the experiences, that observance that you got the opportunity to do because you weren't trying to be in the center of attention. I mean, because I was the same way, like 100. Like I tempered my
Mm.
pop out. Like I was like, nah, I'm nervous about what's gonna happen. Let me make sure I got my gun straight before I jump into this gunfight. Because once you jump out there, once you
Yeah.
start putting out content, once you start being seen by people, then you're seen. Like people won't unsee you, especially if you do it the right way or the wrong way, or you can do it either way. But
Yeah.
like you're there now, and a lot of people only get one opportunity to do it. So you sometimes that's the universe tempering you, and that's another way to know that you were put here to do a certain thing, and that thing will reveal itself when that thing is time to reveal itself, but it's not time, you know, because you see a lot of people that get out and make it happen and make it and get all this stuff, and then they end up crumbling under the
Mm-hmm.
pressure because it is pressure. Like it's not everybody's not built for that type of light, you know. But when you are, you are.